Truck. Cars forming up. Here is the lineup for you. From position number 1 will be Tim Atkin in car 115 as the highest point scorer, and Trevor Mills is elected to start on the outside. Row 2 will be the 23 of Adrian Stott, the 9 of Joel Berkeley. Row 3, Queensland 3, Brad Shearer. Queensland 53, Jared Peacock. Lap 20 car final coming your way. Jack Civil pace car, which is a Mack truck. Never seen that before. Mack truck going infield. We're about to go green in the national final. We're about to go green. The main event. Hope you enjoy the call, hope you enjoy the race. Let's hope it's an absolute lungbuster. Stand by for a start. Pace car goes infield, the most unique pace car I've ever seen. Tim Atkin has won this event before. The defending champion has elected to start on the outside. Nose to tail, side by side. Out of 3 and 4 they'll come. The national final about to get underway. Stand by. The national final for Jack Civil here at the Fraser Shores Maryborough Speedway is all go. Even dispatch. And they are 3 wide, and Trevor Mills pokes the nose in front momentarily. But it's Tim Atkin who leads at the end of the back straight. They are 3 wide out of 4. It is going to be Atkin, Mills, Stott and Shearer. Back into Joel Berkeley in 5th place. On the outside there, looks like it's Josh Arthur. Jared Peacock on the inside. It is being set at a cracking pace. Atkin out in front. On the inside, Trevor Mills. Into 3rd is Brad Shearer. And then Adrian Stott. Joel Berkeley in 5th place. On the outside is Josh Arthur. In the middle of that group is Chris Pagel, Damien McAllister. Down the back straight they go, and our race leader is that of Tim Atkin. Trevor Mills in 2nd, Brad Shearer in 3rd place, back to Stott in 4th. 5th place is Joel Berkeley. On the outside, Josh Arthur. Back in 7th place, Chris Pagel and Jared Peacock. That's the first 8. Further back in the field, McAllister and Brett Barron's the top 10. They move into the main straight. Trevor Mills under pressure from Brad Shearer. Shearer underneath the Mills in 1 and 2. The race leader is Tim Atkin. Atkin leads by 4 car lengths. Back to Trevor Mills in 2nd place. Brad Shearer in 3rd. They move out of turn 4, and we've done 5 of the 40 laps. Shearer moves into 2nd place. Trevor Mills back to 3rd. Mills persisting on the outside. Trevor Mills and Brad Shearer, and Trevor Mills is back in 2nd place. Back in 4th place is Adrian Stott. Joel Berkeley 5th. Back into Chris Pagel and Josh Arthur. Shearer and Mills. Contact here in the main straight. Mills up on 2 wheels. Trouble. Yellow lights are on. Got trouble at the back of the field. Jeff Paul in car number 2. Malcolm Kirky in 4. And there's a couple of others involved as well at the back. It looks like it could be Matty McGee. I'm not quite sure. But we've done 5 and have 35 to go. Wow, what a start. Cook is out also, Nick Cook gone. 35 laps to go. Into the main straight they come. Atkin leads from Shearer, Mills and Stott. Down into turn 1. Trevor Mills, the defending champion, immediately goes to the outside, and Brad Shearer immediately hits the front underneath of Tim Atkin. St Atkins got work to do as Brad Shearer will lead lap number 6 across the line. Brad Shearer in front. On the outside, Tim Atkin. Moving into third spot is Stott. On the outside is Trevor Mills. Tim Atkin back in front. Atkin on the outside of Brad Shearer. Back into Stott in third and Trevor Mills fourth as Atkin leads. Atkin back in front. Shearer second. Stott, Mills, Berkeley as they move out of turn number 2. The 24 car, Chris Pagel and Jared Peacock also in that group, along with Damien McAllister. They're 4 wide. Stott's out of the race. Mills back to third. Berkeley goes under Mills. Down the back straight, they're 3 wide for third place. As they move out of 3 and 4. 1:15 of Atkin leads. Pagel nearly threw himself out of the race. 3 wide for third. Mills. Joel Berkeley's in third place. Back then to Jared Peacock and Pagel. Kev Young moves to 7th in the main body of the field. Tim Atkin leads after 10. Back in second place, Brad Shearer. They're 3 and 4 wide at the back half of this field. A traffic jam. Trevor Mills back to third place. Goes right back around the outside at Joel Berkeley. Behind them, it's Peacock and Pagel. Mills back to third. Berkeley, Pagel and Peacock. But they're a long way behind our race leader. Out in front, Tim Atkin. Leads by a second over Brad Shearer. 6 seconds back to Trevor Mills. As now Joel Berkeley's back in third place. Mills comes back around the outside. Mills back to third. Berkeley on the inside. Pagel looking for a way through. They're 3 wide again. Mills, Berkeley and Pagel. Peacock right behind them. Berkeley back to third. As Brad Shearer goes to the lead. Atkins out. And Brad Shearer leads by nearly half a lap. Tim Atkins gone. 1:15 is out of the race. Unbelievable. Back in second place is Trevor Mills. Berkeley in third place. Atkin crawling around the track. Back in fourth is Peacock. Pagel nearly throws himself out again. Into the fence. Oh, and heavy crash. Josh Harm had nowhere to go. Pagel was every which way but loose here in the main straight. And Josh Harm tried to miss him. That has hit him flush on. And we've got a heavy crash at the end of the main straight.
Jason Crowe sucking the big ones, mate. It is a hell of a pace out there at the moment. Chris Pagel, the big spin right there in the middle of the park. We've got a little bit of a, I don't know if Chris just tried to refire that car or not. There was a little bit of a barbecue going on. Millsy just coming through the infield. They're going to move him through here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Josh Harm. Maryborough, sentimental favourite for the Australian title. And once again, the right-hand front of this machine is out of it again. Josh just looking obviously a little bit shaken, folks. Sam Grundy just keeping an eye on him. Good mate Josh Arthur giving him a hug. We've just got the paramedic over to check on Josh. Ash Media catching all the action as always right around the racetrack. 6 camera angles, Jason Crowe, you don't miss a thing.
We move into the main straight back underway in the national final here at Maryborough. And Trevor Mills immediately goes to the top side. Looking to stay with Brad Shearer. Joel Berkeley, the Birkinator, in third place. The wily old veteran Trevor Mills in second. He is not giving up, but Brad Shearer has plenty of car speed in car 3. Berkeley in third. Back in fourth place, we've got Peacock, then Young and Jordan. Oh, Berkeley's out. Berkeley's car's fallen apart. Can he get the car off the racetrack? He's trying. Well done, Joel Berkeley. He's out of the race, but the race continues. So the race order is Shearer, Mills, Peacock, Kev Young into fourth place. Steve Jordan now moves into fourth. Young back to fifth. Sixth place would be Stephen Laidlaw. They're 3 wide. Laidlaw now goes underneath the Jordan. Jordan's out. Young goes into fourth. Then back to Laidlaw, Barron. As Steve Jordan is circulating, he'll be the next retiree. He goes to the infield and we've only got 10 left. Out of turn 4 they come. 18 down and 22 to go. Shearer, Mills, Peacock underneath of Shearer. Peacock underneath of Mills. Out in front it's still Brad Shearer who leads this one at the moment. Trevor Mills up against the fence. Down low is that of Jared Peacock. Kev Young in 4th place. Stephen Laidlaw 5th. Back then to Brett Barron. Then we've got Cook, McAllister, Matty McGee and Kernke. That's the full order. It's Craig McAllister and Richard Cook, with a couple of Cooks and a couple of McAllisters this weekend. 20 gone, 20 to go. Shearer out in front. Trevor Mills in 2nd place. On the inside is Jared Peacock. 4th place is still Kev Young. Back then in 5th is Stephen Laidlaw. 6th place is Brett Barron with still 19 laps to go. We've got a race should it start to belt down with rain. Out in front, it's Brad Shearer. From Trevor Mills and Jared Peacock. They're still side by side, poles apart on the racetrack. 4th place is still that of Kev Young. Then Brett Barron and Stephen Laidlaw. Behind them, we've got Richard Cook and Matty McGee, Craig McAllister and Malcolm Kernke. Still side by side. Mills on the outside and on the inside Jared Peacock. They're the length of the straight behind Brad Shearer, who hasn't put a foot wrong in this final. Back in 4th place Kev Young, then Stephen Laidlaw. 6th place is Brett Barron, Richard Cook. Back to Matty McGee, then Craig McAllister and Malcolm Kernke. The lead is 3.52 seconds. Brad Shearer has got 24 laps down and 16 laps to go. Mills still in 2nd place, still persisting with the outside move. Peacock in 3rd. Back to Young, Laidlaw and Brett Barron. Down the back straight they go. They'll come into the main straight with 15 laps to go. And Brad Shearer has a comfortable lead. Still a long way to go though. Mills has dispensed with the 53 of Peacock. So Peacock slowing down. Oh, and Laidlaw's blown up. Laidlaw's gone up in smoke. He's out. So Peacock back there in 3rd place with a flat tyre. And Laidlaw's car has gone up in smoke. So Laidlaw's gone. As they move down the back straight, there's another change. Our race leader's gone. So Trevor Mills is in front. A flat tyre for Shearer. So Trevor Mills back in front. Shearer's got a flat right-hand tyre and is out of the race while in the lead. Trevor Mills now leads. A race of attrition. There's not many left. As they come out of 3 and 4, Trevor Mills looking to defend his title. Finds himself in the right spot at the right time with 12 laps to go. 2nd place is Jared Peacock. Kev Young 3rd and then back to Brett Barron. As they head down the back straight, there's only 6-8 cars left. Oh, McAllister and Kernke have nearly brought themselves undone and the race, but it continues. 11 to go for Trevor Mills. 2nd place Peacock. Young and Brett Barron is on the podium. The 4 cars on the podium are all on the back straight, and Jared Peacock hasn't given up his thoughts of winning this one. The margin was 1.1. It's down to 0.8 of a second with 10 laps to go. It's 3 or 4 car lengths in the national final. Trevor Mills is out in front with Jared Peacock mowing him down. Back to Kev Young and Brett Barron. Then back in 5th place, it's Richard Cook and Matty McGee from the back of the field. It's still the 1 car out in front. The margin is 4 car lengths. Back in 2nd, Jared Peacock is staying with the national champion. Kev Young 3rd, Brett Barron in 4th. Into the main straight with 8 laps to go. Mills just ahead of Peacock. Young and Barron, McGee and Cook, then Kernke and McAllister. There's 4 races, 1 for 1st, 1 for 3rd, 1 for 5th and 1 for 7th. 7 laps to go for Trevor Mills. He's still up in the public car park. It's 2 car lengths the margin. Here comes Jared Peacock down into turn 3. A grandstand finish coming up to the national final. We haven't had one this season. We're getting one now. The margin is 0.4 of a second. 6 laps to go in the national final. And Trevor Mills is going to give me a heart attack in a minute. He's still in front, but here comes Peacock. Peacock might be in front. Mills on the outside. Mills and Peacock across the line together. 5 laps to go. On the inside, Jared Peacock hits the front. On the outside, Mills sweeps around the outside. He's got his mojo back. They're going to come up on McAllister in a minute. Trevor Mills, 3-quarter track high. 4 laps to go in the national final. McAllister, a lap car, will play a part. Second place is Peacock. Back into Young and Barron. McGee in 5th. They're all getting very tired. Down out of turn 3 and 4. Mills just in front. 3 laps to go. Around the outside of McAllister. He'll be the first lap car in the race. Craig McAllister down low on the track. This might be the decisive move. Trevor Mills hasn't passed him yet. Jared Peacock a few car lengths behind. There'll be 2 laps to go this time around. Peacock still with Mills. Mills around McAllister. 2 laps to go. Mills, Peacock, Young and Barron. A great battle for 3rd. Back to McGee, Cook. Then we've got Kernke and McAllister. The white flag comes out and the national champion has got 1 lap to go. Peacock in 2nd place. Back in 3rd it's Young and then Barron. But ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Mills leads down the back straight the final time. He comes out at turn number 3 and 4 and becomes just the 2nd person to defend his title. Trevor Mills first across the line. A great set of laps. 2nd goes to Jared Peacock. Kev Young 3rd and Brett Barron. Matty McGee from the B main is 5th. Richard Cook, Malcolm Kernke and Craig McAllister. 1.493 was the margin. It took just on 22 minutes. 16.627 was the quick lap by Tim Atkin, but it's Trevor Mills defending his title. It has not been done since 2002 and 3. It is 1 Trevor Mills, 53 Jared Peacock, 71 Kev Young and 48 Brett Barron in an absolute lungbuster.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what about that one? Please put your hands together for the Australia 1 of Trevor Mills. Up the front of the grandstand there. Come on, folks, put your hands together, get on your feet. You have seen an absolute cracker. Show your appreciation, Maryborough. Come on, folks. The national champion goes back to back. What a fantastic call by Jason Crow as he makes his way down onto the racetrack. Come on, the bar, make some noise. Down into the grandstand. Come on, folks, in the pit area. The national champ, back to back, Trevor Mills. A fantastic race there. Brad Shearer just couldn't hang on to it, had it in the bag. And unfortunately, succumbing to mechanical failure. Just waiting on the national champ to make his way over.